Hi, everyone. Good morning. Audio is not working. Uh, Let me just play this. I don't believe this.
Yeah. Overall, I think there's quite a bit of abdication of responsibility around what are we going to do as people's jobs start being taken fairly aggressively. Luckily, there's a massive population drop coming, so maybe everything is just fate and it's going to work out okay. But I feel like we might get very, very, very good AI across every pillar of art before there aren't any more people to make art.
So you wrote, "We appreciate power."
Yeah. Overall, I think there's quite a bit of abdication of responsibility around what are we going to do as people's jobs start being taken fairly aggressively. Luckily, there's a massive population drop coming, so maybe everything is just fate and it's going to work out okay. Hi,
everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Oh, you can hear me. I thought you couldn't hear me. Sorry about that. So, anyways, yeah, I'm testing out my live again. My buttons will work. My pop-up comments buttons there. Let's see. I will remove this from the screen. I thought I'd throw a few cards on this little snippet. So that video of one of Elon Musk's baby mamas, was on Twitter shortly right before Megalodon came out with her, Paris fiasco. And so I didn't address it right away, but I thought I would tonight because obviously what she said is something that we've all known for years, and we know why, right? The COVID shots that caused all sorts of health issues and people are dying. As you can read William Max's blog, and you can follow Mark Crispin Miller, his Substack. He's documenting this. It's massive. Globalists come out and admit that they know that there's all cause mortality has been off the charts since 2021, but none of the globalists have ever come out and spoken directly and said, "Yeah, we know why." And at the same time that this is going on, I'm sure you've heard recently in the news, they're bringing back the masks in some hospitals because they claim there's an upsurge in COVID. And I couldn't help but think, I'm like, oh, the PCR scam is still going. Like Harry Mullis, the creator of PCR, explicitly stated you cannot diagnose a disease with a PCR test. The whole thing's a scam. There's no test that can tell you whether it's a flu or whether it's the whole thing is a scam. It means nothing. The whole thing from beginning to end. Part of the scam to get people to go and get their jibby jobs. And now we see the results of it, as Elon Musk's baby mama just said. It's going to be a drop in the population. She says, fortunately, there's going to be a drop in the population just in time for AI. So it's probably a good thing. You don't lose your jobs anyways. And so I'm wondering, it's not very often that she comes out, or I don't think I've ever heard her come out and say something like this. She sounds just like Musk when she says it. It's like as if she rehearsed it with him. And it's probably, she's probably doing it. I'm assuming she's doing it at his behest, But I'm thinking, I'm wondering why. Now, does she really just slip up and say that? And all the globalists, like Elon Musk and all the rest of them, they're all talking about it. And maybe she just slipped out and said it because, basically everybody knows it already. Or was she put up to this? Did Musk say to her, look, we don't want to say anything. We want to see, because, the globalists never know how the public's going to react. So he's like, why don't you come out and say it? Because the Satanists always have to come out and admit what they've done and what they're doing, what's going on. And of course, I think they're proud of it. I think they're proud that they've mass murdered this genocide around the world. They're very proud of their work. Bill Gates looks very happy. He's coming out with more and more shots and more ways to put mRNA in everything. So yeah, so I'm just wondering, why? Why did she come out and say this? Was it a slip up? Was she put up to it? Are they just testing the peasants to see how the peasants will react? All the Satanists, a lot of Satanists, all the Satanists are just coming out in our faces now. Their Paris fashion shows, and Peggy, the healthy American. Wow, she's really covered the Charlie Kirk thing. I had no idea, because I didn't follow Charlie Kirk. I thought he was Christian. Well, apparently, maybe not. Apparently, he was flashing a lot of Illuminati signs, a lot of satanic signs, and so is his allegedly bereaved wife. There, the whole thing seems like a satanic. The whole thing was a satanic show. So they have all kinds of ways to yeah. So the whole thing is a satanic shizzle show to bring in more gun control, right? So that's basically the bottom line. They want the gun control. They want the guns. Harry and Meghan are doing it with the child safety stuff and the mental health. The mental health is part of it too. I heard from Peggy's channel that doctors are now asking children if they're saying, "Oh, how are you getting along with your parents?" They're asking teenage children, like, "Are you getting along with your parents? Are you happy? Do your parents have guns? Do you feel safe?" They're trying to find out who owns guns, and they're trying to find a mental health reason. So if you got a teenager who goes to a doctor and says, "I'm depressed," I mean, what teenager doesn't get depressed at some point? So if you have a teenager go to a therapist and say, "I'm depressed," and the therapist finds out that the parents own guns, guess what? Those parents will have their guns taken away, because you can't have a teenager who's depressed in the same house as guns, right? So they're finding even mental health can be used to take people's guns away. And they also have it so that if there's certain laws, and I think in California, where somebody can report a neighbor and say, "Oh, I think that neighbor is going to do something. You better take their guns away." So you can basically snitch to get somebody else's guns taken away. I mean, it's really insane. They're trying everything and anything, and it's believed that that's what's going on there. But anyways, back to Elon Musk's baby mama. I can't remember her name, Grimes or something. Anyways, why did she come out and say that? I'm using my Angel Tarot deck tonight to see with these cards. I feel like using these cards tonight. Let's see. Why did she come out and say this statement, and why is she sounding so blasé about it? It's like, oh yeah, there's a population drop. I mean, I'm an artist. She's an artist, and a satanic artist, right? But she's an artist, but she knows all about populations and epidemiology, and she's all up on that stuff, don't you know? So for her, it's just everyday, chit chat. Oh yeah, the population's going up, the population's going down, but it's a good thing according to her. Fortunately, it's happening. She sounds like Prince Harry's friend, Jane Goodall. So rest in hell. So all these eugenicists, oh my goodness, less peasants on the earth. Fortunately, there'll be less peasants by 2030. Yeah. So let's take a look at this. Yeah. And supposedly COVID's going up. And they're putting on the mask. Put on those they want those masks back on so badly. Oh my God, they can't stand it. They put the masks on. They've ordered some hospitals to put it on in 2025. Oh, COVID's going up. Put on your mask. Put on your slave mask. I mean, the Satanists never stop. They never stop with their masks. And then the gun control efforts. I mean, they're just nonstop with it. The globalists just want to take Americans' guns away, and they want you wearing your masks, and they want you just doing what they tell you. So anyways, let's see here. Grimes, why is she coming out and saying such a heartless, cruel, satanic, evil thing and acting all blasé about it? Did you notice her ears, by the way? I'm not going to say it. Not gonna say it. Don't say. You can see the video. So, anyways, Yeah. Did Elon Musk put her up to it? Finally, I think they have 3 children together or something. Well, she hit the jackpot for baby mamas, I guess, but she's in a relationship with a Satanist, but she must be one too. So yeah, yeah. All the Satanists are reproducing. Like Jeffrey Epstein wanted to have a whole, a group of uh, women having his children. The Satanists just love having as many children as possible. It's very creepy. I'm just checking my computer real quick. Okay, just making sure I'm on. So hopefully someone's around tonight. I can test out my chat in here. Make sure I leave a chat. Leave a message so I can see that's working on the screen, please. Thank you very much. Anyway, so let's see here. Why did Grimes say this about population going down? And she put up to it. Like I said, it seems unusual. I don't think she usually comes out and says things like this. But she is a globalist, part of the globalist group. She's part of the club that we ain't in, or most of us ain't in, anyways. Yeah. Let's find out. Let's see here. Why is she coming out talking about the population dropping? But it's such a good thing with AI and Elon. Let's find out. See what the cards show. Yeah, right. General situation. The moon. Mm-hmm. There's a big scandal here with the moon. Yeah. Messages on these cards. I don't know if you can't really see them here. It's a little dark, but important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So, yeah, this was a major arcana. So obviously, her video was meant to go viral. It's going viral on X. Her boyfriend's account there. So this was put out to get people stirred up and upset, and to it was right before it was to create a little scandal before Meghan Markle created her scandal. The Satanists love upsetting people and whatnot, and so a lot of people were reacting to this. But of course, again, it's not a surprise. Just confirmation from the globalists. They're testing again to see how people react. The moon is the public, and crossing that King of Water. I can see his cards right. Look at the light a little bit better. King of Water. Yeah, it's a little bit better. That is King of Cups. That's Elon. So I have it reversed. So yeah, he put her up to it. I see him. Yeah, putting emotion on her. Now all right. So I shouldn't say. I don't know yet. Over here, I'm going to find out if he asked her to do this or told her to do this. I'm asking. This part is about her. How she felt about it. So I'm kind of getting the vibe, perhaps, that she did this. She did this because of him. She was doing it to piss him off, or she's doing it to support him. She's a bit, she's a Satanist. So, but she's in a relationship, seeing how relationships can be. But so she did do it because what was the basis of why she did it? Ooh, 5 of air. It's like 5 of swords. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, reviewing her motives. Learning what to do about the situation. So this was, Air, of course, putting out a message there uh, for her, possibly for Elon, the other global. This is also kind of a being kind of take that nasty, like a very heartless way she said it. It wasn't factual. It was a very cold eugenics way of saying, oh yeah, the population's going down. People are dying. People have been murdered. Oh well, mass murder. But maybe it's a good. No, I mean that's basically what she was saying. Yeah, that is what she's saying. I mean, you notice she doesn't ask why the population is going down. Doesn't need to be said, does it? No, of course not. It doesn't. Put on your mask. All right, did Elon Musk put her up to it? Did her boyfriend put her up to it? Oh, eight of air, eight of swords. Oh, I'm getting he may not have an illusion being trapped. I think, all right, I get what happened. I get what's happening here. I'm getting this reversed. So he wanted to put this out and see how people reacted. Him and his globalist buddies have it reverse, releasing this message. Oh, these cards are pretty. They're very pretty horses on there. But releasing the horses, but reverse. This is like the from the apocalypse, some revelations of horses coming out here. Um, I think that he wanted to put this out, but he didn't want to do it himself. He didn't want to make the scandal, so she just did it for him. But I'm not necessarily. I think she was up for it. I don't think he pressured her. In other words, I think he was like, I wish someone, to would come out and just say it. And I think she volunteered because she's a little lunar herself with the moon here, lunar. She's a little loony herself, so she did it to support him, I guess, and her globalist buddies. And she said, I'll just casually mention it in an interview and see how people react. So I do kind of get this blaseness about it. I think they want to provoke the people because they want the loosh, they want the energy, and of course they want attention. So she volunteered to do it. Basically, she was happy to do it with the moon upright. She was just like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll be happy to do it. And and she wanted the controversy. She wanted to piss people off. Five of swords in the bottom of five of air. So what was she expecting from this when she came out with it? Okay, Empress, Major Arcana. So she knew it would be a big. She would get a public reaction, world around the world reaction from people on social media regarding this. And of course, the Empress is the mother. And so I've noticed on the tweets where they tweet her saying this callous, sadistic, inhumane thing that she said, like a serial killer would. Not saying she's a serial killer, but if she were a serial killer, that's how a psychopath. That's how they would sound. They would just not care. It makes you wonder, who's taking care of her children? She doesn't care about other people's children dying, apparently. But point is, the Satanists love murdering children. But anyhow, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get more and more shadow ban. But yeah, she's every tweet that has this clip from her points out the fact that she's the mother of three of Elon Musk's children. So they keep referring to her as the mother, the mother. She's not the baby mama, she's not the girlfriend. She is the mother of three of Elon's children. Oh, I see people are commenting. Hi, Bettina. Hi, Poppy Cakes. Why am I not seeing your messages? See, I don't think this thing is acting up today. Stupid thing. Let me see if I can just refresh it. It'll help. Man, all this working for me today. Trying to get this chat going. I'm sitting here waiting for a chat saying, where are the chats? And I see you're chatting. Yeah. Downgraded to number 2. Let me see if let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna restart this thing, see if I can get the chat working. Hopefully it will start up, popping up there. They upgraded the chat, extension here. Now it's kind of wonky. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you know much about this Grimes woman? I don't know. Artists and Elon Musk's baby mama. I think she lives in Canada. Yeah. Okay. My pop-up comments still aren't working. I might have to try a different service or something. It sucks because it was working so well for so long, and now it's just. I don't think YouTube's stopping it. I think maybe YouTube did some upgrades to their system, and I think it's interfered with it. So now I'm not able to get my comments on the screen so easily. Yeah, they did a lot of upgrades. Like they're doing like I guess you can mix interviews. People can collaborate easier. Was the live buffering and freezing? Oh no. Yeah, sometimes the lives connections aren't very good. I don't know if it's the time of the day or what. Let me see. I'm gonna do the emojis are working. Let me see. I'm gonna do a few emojis here and see if I can get those to work. And so if you do, let me see here. Yeah. Oh, actually, I know that the third child. I think that Grimes and um, Elon Musk have children together, but she didn't carry. Apparently, that's the thing. If you're wealthy, you don't bother carrying your own children. You know. I don't even want to deal with. Let me see. I'll try this. They don't even want to deal with carrying their own children. I'm gonna put up a bunch of mushrooms just for the heck of it. Maybe I'll put up some tomatoes too. I'm trying to find a good emoji, but these emojis are like pain to get to. So let me try this. See if this works. The emojis. I want to see if I can get them to go off on the screen. See if that's still working. Is it working? Look, I don't think anything's working. I'll find out. Okay, my chats are starting to come up, I think. Yay. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So she's a little bit evil. This one, a little bit. She's a Satanist. What do you expect? She is the mother of Satanists here, and no doubt uh, is happy to do this for Elon. Yeah. So, what did she not like about doing this? So, was she worried about, if anything? And I get, oh, 15 ego, which is the devil. Oh my goodness, I'm talking about how evil she is. And I got the devil card, which in this deck is ego. And of course, her and Elon have huge egos, no doubt. And of course, he's wearing a mask because the reason they want us wearing masks all the time with Convid is it is a satanic thing to do. It's slavery to wear the slave mask. And you notice even when people were wearing masks, only the peasants were wearing them. You know, nobody in Congress. You had those pictures of like people like whatever that woman in Congress who's went to the gala, and none of the elites were wearing the masks. Only the peasants who were working under them had to wear the masks. I mean, it's really obvious what they're doing with these masks and these masks trying to and mandates are straight out of the Freemasonry. So, anyways, yeah, I'm getting devil reversed. So, um, she doesn't like coming out with her evil so obviously. Usually, she's a little bit more covert about it. This was downright evil, what she just said and how she said it. So I think she was put up to it by her satanic group, either through Elon the club, her satanic club. I think she was kind of put up to it a little bit too. Like you have to be the one to come out and say it, even though everyone knows what's going on. Think mirror, yeah. Think mirror. What do you mean? What do you mean? Think mirror. Oh, well, my pop-ups are working at least. emoticons are working. My emoticons that I usually can just put all over the screen aren't working. Yeah, wearing the mark. Yeah, wearing the mask. Yeah, so I've got the Empress, the Mother, and I've got the Devil down here, and I've got Elon Musk over here. So yeah, yeah. So what did she like about saying this in the video? Oh, the Sun, another major arcana. Oh yeah, she loves the attention. She loves the prominence she gets from this for sure. She got a lot of attention for this clip and what she said. And she's enjoying, they enjoy the attention. Again, it's part of their witchery, their witchcraft, their sorcery. They get the loosh, they get the attention, and it gives them, I guess more satanic push or whatever, the energies they get from it. Good, the emojis worked. Cool. Let me see over here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, Bettina. Thank you. Did you try them? Let me see. I didn't see them. I don't know why I didn't see the emojis. Why didn't I see them? Everybody saw them but me. Do some emojis so I can see it. I didn't see them. Anyways, yeah. So major arcana for what she didn't like and what she liked about this, and of course major arcana for a world event. I mean, this is a world event, even though it's just social media. I mean, everybody's media around the world. How does Elon Musk's baby mama? How does she look at the peasants, the 99% of the world? How does she see people? Oh, not good. Look at this. Reversed. Life experience reversed. This is how she sees the peasants. This is the Tower card in this deck. And she was just saying in this video, oh, your life experience, guess what? Reversed. It's going down because life expectancy has gone down. Haven't you heard? There's less people on the earth. There's going to be in the next few years. Yeah, you can read the bottom, says a significant life event, powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Powerful message here. Yeah, she was putting out a powerful message to the people, the peasants. Another major arcana. So I do, obviously this was a message to the people to see their reaction. Very callous. Five of Swords. It was very cruel and callous. Like, oh yeah, dying all over the place. Oh well, but look at the good side. You got AI to take over. Yeah, it's not all bad. Genocide's not all bad, according to Elon Musk's girlfriend Grimes. Yeah, it's a little genocide. Don't want to get you down. It's not all bad. There'll be less people doing art. Yeah, well, there'll be less people, period. You know? She actually said, oh, there's going to be less people doing art. And I'm sure she's thinking there's going to be less competition for her. And I don't know if you've seen her art. Art is, not my type of art, put it that way. there's different kinds of arts. I mean, everything's called art. So just saying. Yeah, I wonder if she's thinking, oh, good, less competition. Probably so. I wouldn't put it past her as a Satanist. Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. All right. So on the last two cards here? Let me just see. So what did she do afterwards? After she put out her cruel message of you're all gonna die and you all know why. Go put on your masks. Afterwards, oh, Knight of Earth. Oh, it looks like the Knight is an attacker on Earth. Either she got money for this, or she got some kind of honor for this. Yeah, I guess some kind of benefit that she received for doing this with her cabal. Yeah, no doubt the other Satanists are like, bravo, good work. they're laughing their asses off, right? They're just laughing, like, ah, ha, ha, it's not such a bad thing. Ah, ha, ha. They just love shocking people and upset. I mean, I think people got really shocked and upset because most people, everybody knows. But, hey, Tracy, yes, you caught the end of the live. Yeah, so we're talking about Elon Musk's girlfriend Grimes coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, the population's going down, but it's not so bad. AI will take over everything in their minds." Uh, Maybe in their world, that I would not be a part of. So, anyways, the long term, she got a gift. She got some kind of a knighthood. This could be for a knighthood for her. She got some kind of honor from her satanic buddies there. And the long term, three of Earth reversed. Yeah, so I do think that she is definitely going to be treated much differently. Um, and yeah, I think that a three of Earth upright is, an expert. When she was pretending to be like an expert, right? Like as if she knows all about the population and demographics and epidemiology and whatnot. And reverse, I mean, just being exposed just as being the scammer messenger for the globalist Satanist that she is. And she's not taken seriously anyways, and she's not going to be taken seriously. However, she is listened to because she is with the globalists, being Elon Musk's baby mama. So she's sending the message for them, which everyone knows. But at the same time, this isn't going to help her career in the long term. A three of coins reverse, like this is not going to boost her. She's not going to suddenly be more popular now. I think people are pretty disgusted with her. Really impressed beforehand, but I think people thought she was okay. Uh, you know, but now after this, not so. I think people are going to be, uh, you know, yeah, just recognizing horrible person she must be to say something like that and be so blasé about it. And but this is just the latest example of the Satanists just coming out and shoving it in our faces, the evil they've done. Like, ha ha, we fooled you. I mean, that's how psychopaths and Satanists think. If you fall for their tricks and you put on a mask because they say COVID's going up, even though they don't have any kind of test for COVID because it doesn't exist, and you all buy it and you're fooled, they're thinking, and psychopaths are thinking, well, if you're so stupid you fell for it, that's your fault. They have absolutely no empathy or sympathy or anything. They're just cruel, inhumane, evil, just evil, evil. And the baby mama of Elon Musk is in that group for sure with what she did and said. Yeah, yeah, all to create a brouhaha. And she created a little bit of a wave there with it. And yeah, pretty disgusting and despicable and demonic. And yeah, that's it. So I think the chats, yeah, thank you, Tiger Eye. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope these I'm glad to see that the comments are working and the bubbles and the video that continues working and we can do more lives in the future. But it's great seeing you all. Thank you for being here and chatting. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. All right, take care. Bye bye.